What just happened? How about you try a transformation that makes the smallest possible changes to my body? The previous transformation was a bit too much. I seem to be a bit allergic to your techniques. If the changes are too big, my body might just explode. The changes can't be too big, huh? Got it. The mood I was building up just got interrupted. If I have to start over, I'm going to have to go all out. This hurts. Wah wah. Feather Spirit 4-star Inborn Technique, frail and helpless, imitation of the 4-star Fierce Blue, Horned Dragon. Just a pair of dragon horns? It won't explode this time, right? What do you think? If it's just a pair of horns, it doesn't seem like it'll have any real effect on me. Phew, that's better. Wait, why are you crying again? I can't help it. We feather spirits can only use this technique when we're being bullied, and since there's no enemy around, I had no choice but to break my own collection and bully myself. The techniques of this world are seriously weird. Anyway, I've now transformed your state from human into one of the subspecies of the fierce black jade dragon, the fierce blue horned dragon. The fierce black jade dragon is one of the most powerful races in the level 7 island heaven. Their tribe even has powerhouses at the 6th star. The domain lord of the beast region is the patriarch of this race. This race isn't just physically strong, but their inborn techniques are also incredibly powerful. Even newborns are born as 4-star spirits. They are a fearsome race that can destroy any technique with sheer physical strength. While the fierce black jade dragon race is undoubtedly powerful, they are very few in numbers, and are extremely renowned. Almost every fierce black jade dragon you encounter in the level 7 island heaven is famous. Turning into a foreign wild fierce black jade dragon would be unrealistic. You'd be found out easily. Of course, given your unique physical condition, I can't transform you into a fierce black jade dragon. That's why the fierce blue horned dragon, as a subspecies, is more practical. Its bloodline is much more common in both the level 7 island heaven and even the level 6 island heaven, so taking on their form is less likely to raise suspicion. Though they're born with the strength of only a 3-star spirit, their appearance is more human-like, and they've inherited only a portion of the fierce black jade dragon's physical potential and aren't very skilled with techniques, making them a more fitting disguise for you. I've spent years studying the fierce black jade dragons and their subspecies to develop my own 4-star combat form. With my abilities, even the purebred fierce black jade dragons wouldn't be able to see through your transformation. It's unfortunate that your body can only handle minimal changes. Otherwise, I could have replicated the fierce blue-horned dragon's combat form for you in battle. Transforming you into a fierce blue-horned dragon is a brilliant idea. Sometimes, I really amaze myself with my ingenuity. What's wrong now? When I use the frail and helpless technique on spirits other than myself, I need to stay as close as possible to the target to maintain its effects. At the very least, I need to keep you within my line of sight. There's really no other way around it. I swear there's no ulterior motive. It turns out that it's a technique that needs to be maintained constantly, compared to Siamese transformation spell, which works autonomously once casted. I suppose each method has its own pros and cons. My lord, I want to become stronger. I'm going into seclusion and won't come out until I've mastered the 5th spell from the complete collection of ghostly Taoist spells. What's gotten into her? Why is she suddenly so motivated? Whoa, Siamese can actually hide inside your body, Xie Yan. Is this how spirit masters store their spirits? You know I lost my memory, so I don't really know how it works, but for some reason, Siamese can enter my body. In fact, I'm also very curious about what being a spirit master is like, if you... Do you have anything related to spirit masters that you could show me? Maybe it could help me recover my memories. Beep it, I really can't bring myself to call her Yu Hongyan. Why did I have to be so reckless with my words before? I don't have it right now, but I'll help you find some. Humph? What's the matter? It seems my artifact hasn't eaten enough yet. By the way, I see that there are wild beasts everywhere on this nearby island that have little intelligence, wild spirits. Can I catch a few to feed my artifact? Killing these mindless ones isn't illegal, right? Most of the wild spirits here are primitive kin to large families. Killing one or two is not a big deal, but if you kill too many, a special aura will appear on you that is hard to conceal. Once you encounter members of those families, they will come looking for trouble. What do you mean by primitive kin? Primitive kin refers to spirits with a certain blood relationship, but they lack intelligence and only possess primitive instincts. Got it. It seems I can't recklessly hunt. Sigh, without a lot of corpses, my vessel won't be satisfied. To obtain the endurance characteristics, I must complete the final repair for the vessel in this world. I can only kill a few at a time, changing races, which is quite troublesome. Let's do it this way for now. Once I finish gathering a significant amount, I'll head back to the main world, and if those powerful families want trouble, let them come find me in the main world. Wraiths. Killing wraiths is not subject to spirit control. There are many wraith tribes nearby, enough to feed your treasure. As smart as I am, this way, the reason for him helping me find the black jade dragon crystal is even more sufficient. This is the binding of interests. Wraiths? Are there plenty? A lot, super many. The wraith tribe on this island was small, with only around 20 members. Some wraith tribes have hundreds or even thousands of wraiths. There are 6 or 7 wraith tribes nearby. Without further ado, let's go. I'll lead the way. By the way, I heard you say Sione is a spirit of the void attribute. What does this virtual attribute refer to? This is the type of spirits. We, the Ling Empire, classify spirits into 8 categories based on their physiological characteristics. The classification of spirits among you humans should be the same. Have you even forgotten this? They are categorized as follows: the humanoid characteristics for spirits with smooth, hairless skin and no shell, the scale characteristics for spirits whose bodies are covered in scales, the fur characteristics for spirits whose bodies are covered in fur, the feather characteristics for spirits whose bodies are covered with feathers, and the shell characteristics for spirits whose bodies are covered with shells. There is also the plant category, as well as the void category, which includes certain natural elements, phenomena, etc. without fixed physical forms, and the last type, which does not belong to any of the above categories, is the miscellaneous category. Oh, so, your feather spirit clan should belong to the humanoid category, right? That's right, Xie Yan, you are so smart. This handsome brother is quite good at acting. Keep up the pretense of amnesia. I find it delightful to watch. 7 days later, X-World, Beast Domain, Level 7 Island Heaven, Unnamed Island. The Wraith tribe that possesses the Black Jade Dragon Crystal is hiding right here. This time, I'm certain it's correct. According to your own statement, this is the last Wraith tribe in the vicinity. The main reason I saved this last Wraith tribe for last is that it's the largest. I was feeling a bit lucky before. I thought, no matter how unlucky this little spirit is, her luck shouldn't be so poor as to get it wrong 6 times in a row. Fortunately, I haven't wasted these past few days. I've been training intensively for 6 hours each day, and as of yesterday, I can withstand 50 times normal gravity. Meanwhile, little vessel has been gorging itself on wraith corpses and is thoroughly stuffed. But I wonder how long this little thing will keep eating. I haven't noticed any new changes in it yet. If this really is the largest wraith tribe nearby, there shouldn't be any formidable beings here that we can't handle, right? Like a 5-star or 6-star wraith. This island is rather strange. My spiritual sense is actually unable to extend. That can't be. I've already thoroughly investigated. The strongest in this wraith tribe is only 4-star, but there are quite a few, probably around 10. However, wraiths are inherently weaker than normal spirits of the same star rank. Given our strength, it shouldn't be a problem to snatch the treasure and flee. Oh my, I didn't expect to encounter someone familiar on this desolate island. Bai Qing? Humanoid category, 4-star temptress spirit, Bai Qing, also called Green Grove. Little Bean, weren't you trying to cultivate some martial arts when you left home? It's been years since we last met, and you don't seem to have changed much still with those slender arms and legs. Do you know her? I don't know her. Hey Little Bean, that's a bit rude. Our 2 families are so close, and we've been best friends since childhood. Who would want to be friends with a seductive beep like you? always hiding behind male spirits. Miss Bai Qing, shall we intervene? Wang Zuanren, 4-star 5-colored spirit lion fur category. Qi Zuanxin, 4-star 5-colored spirit lion fur category. Bai Junyi, 4-star 5-colored spirit lion fur category. No need, leave her be. 3 4-star spirits, and they're all 5-colored spirit lions. Bai Qing, you've really gotten close to the 5-colored spirit lions from the pasture domain next door, haven't you? The rest of this group of 3-star spirits looks quite unfamiliar. Bai Qing, did you replace your entire entourage after advancing to 4-star? The mouth of a beep cannot spit out ivory, little bean. It seems like all those years of martial arts training have just turned your brain into muscle. That's still better than being a cowardly show-off like you. My martial arts skills are something you could never understand. With your flashy moves, do you even have the right to talk about martial arts? Don't make me laugh. I could stand right here and let you hit me. You wouldn't even make me budge an inch. Well, since you're asking for it, then I'll just do it. Penglai water mirror flash. You? Technique peach shield. Ouch. Now you've not only taken a step back, but you've even flown away. How's that? Satisfied with the power? I must admit I underestimated you, little bean. I didn't expect that after all these years, you'd actually manage to improve a bit. Then please, allow my dear Huang test your skills. 4-star technique mountain pillar shove. Everlasting dominating fist. Boom, 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 boom. Although I used this mountain pillar shove technique casually, it's still a 4-star spell, yet, the fluctuation of his spiritual energy didn't change. He didn't use a technique. He relied solely on physical strength. This guy's martial arts realm is quite high. That punch just now carried a projection of his will. Strange. This lover of Little Bean, whether by aura or appearance, is clearly a member of the fierce Bluehorn Dragon Clan, but even the members of fierce Bluehorn Dragon Clan can't shatter dear Huang's technique with just a punch. In terms of racial strength, the fierce Bluehorn Dragons should be slightly weaker than the 5-colored spirit lions. Could it be that this fierce Bluehorn Dragon has reverted to an ancestral form? Is it evolving towards a fierce black jade dragon? I say, do you really need to take your sparring with your best friend so seriously? Beep, that hurts, my arm's been wrecked. If I don't ignite the fourfold fiery thoughts, relying solely on the basic everlasting dominating fist is not enough to handle this guy's technique. I'm at a loss. I almost failed to keep up the act. Now I have to waste an origin point. This fat guy is way stronger than the 4-star wraith I faced before. Did you see that? He shattered a technique with his fist. That's the sheer power of martial arts. Miss Bai Qing. A mere fierce Bluehorn Dragon is hardly impressive, but gentlemen, let it go. We have our own matters to attend to. Let's not waste our energy here. Little Bean, you dare criticize me? Aren't you also relying on help from this brother of the fierce Bluehorn Dragon Clan? You called your spirit first. How am I in the wrong? Unless you'd like to duel me one-on-one. Humph, I can't be bothered with you. Humph, neither can I be bothered with you. By the way, I'm here on a mission from the Investigation Bureau to clear out the Wraith clan on this island. What are you doing on this desolate island? Same as you. With the way your eyes are darting around, Little Bean, I know you're not telling the truth. I don't have time to waste chatting with you here. I'm off to deal with the Wraiths. How annoying, this bewitching slut seems to be lingering on the island. If she doesn't leave, I'll have to keep diverting my attention to maintain your disguise. I can't make a move too easily. Clearing out the Wraiths will have to rely on you. Have you forgotten that our original goal was to find the Black Jade Dragon Crystal, not to clear out the Wraiths? Even Little Vessel only needs the corpses. It doesn't care who kills them. Oh right. I got so flustered by Bai Qing that I completely forgot our main reason for coming here. Hee. Let Bai Qing and her boyfriends lead the way for us. With the corpses available, wiping out the Wraiths is a waste of time and effort, offering no benefits to me whatsoever. Only a fool would compete with them for it. After a stick of incense, they're killing them off quickly, but are all the Wraiths on this island from the same race? There's a lizard island nearby. entirely inhabited by the scavenging Lyzeros, a primitive subspecies of the almighty lizard clan. These scavenging lizards have a certain probability of carrying the bloodline of the almighty lizard and may eventually revert to that form, which is likely why the leader of the wraiths chose this race. Another quarter of an hour later. Devour. That weird creature is back again, devouring corpses. What kind of spirit is it? I can't discern its level, and its aura is quite strange. It seems to be a follower of the fierce blue-horned dragon. Perhaps it's some sort of treasure, not a spirit at all. Humph. Waiting for food. So arrogant, are you waiting for me to kill this wraith and deliver it right into your mouth? Dream on, beep beep. They're all 4-star, the 3 lion spirits from the 5-colored clan are at the front lines dealing with those 4-star wraiths, while that fierce blue-horned dragon just hides at the back, leeching off our efforts. I need to speak with the 3 lion spirits and have them lure a few 4-star wraiths over to surround that blue-horned dragon. We can't let him sit back and watch us do all the work. Beep it, there are too many wraiths, we can't kill them all. Humph. Everlasting dominating fist, true, blue dragon 1000 flash. Thank you, gentlemen, it was easy for me to mop up these wraiths that were lured here by you. Ah, that move just now, you ran so many rounds, through several punches, I'm so dizzy. And thank you for your patience earlier, everyone. My little vessel has no other hobby besides eating corpses. 1000 attacks in an instant. He actually slew all the wraiths within this valley instantly. His control is superb. He killed all the wraiths without causing even the slightest injury to us. There were at least 200 wraiths here, although most of them were 2-star spirits, and a few were at 3-star, it would take a long time for me to finish them off even if they were 200 pigs at 1-star. The fierce blue-horned dragon, as expected of a powerful race. His strength would be at the top even among 4-star spirits, right? Did he intentionally stay behind to protect us? Indeed, given my experience in exterminating these wraith clans in the past few days, it is highly efficient to wipe out these many low-star wraiths using the 4-fold fiery thoughts and blue dragon 1000 flashes. Although using the regular everlasting dominating fist conserves energy, I cannot take down so many opponents within 7 to 8 moves, which would diminish the deterring force of my attack. What are you waiting for? The wraiths will reappear. Right, this isn't the time to admire. Facing the enemy is more important. We can't disappoint Miss Bai Qing, so we have to work even harder. Can you teach me that move where you perform thousands and thousands of punches in an instant without losing control over your strength? Of course I can, however. This move has a certain threshold, and I don't know whether you can learn it. I'll teach you tomorrow when we go to the little cultivation room. Deal, deal. By the way, didn't you mention before that you won't take action? Why did you suddenly intervene? Actually, Bai Qing's 3-star boyfriends could deal with the wraiths as well because they are not weak. It's just that it would have been time-consuming and they would have gotten hurt. Strictly speaking, the little vessel's behavior really deserves a beating. If I don't step in to give them a bit of a warning, it wouldn't be able to eat freely and would eventually get ganged up on by your best friend's boy toys. Ah, right, if I were in their place, I too would have wanted to beat it up. Hee hee. By the way, why is your friend nowhere to be seen on the battlefield? Ha, given her shamelessness, she must be hiding somewhere in the corner right now. At the same time, in the corner of the opposite cliff, Little Bean's boyfriend is really powerful. Just now, he wiped out nearly 200 low-star wraiths in one move. I could accept it if this was the effect of a technique, but relying on sheer physical martial arts is rather frightening. He should be related to the fierce black jade dragons by blood, right? Artifact, Mirage Clamshell. Such a good male spirit, it's really a pity that it only benefits the little beansprout. These 3 lion spirits are quite powerful, they can actually suppress 10 4-star wraiths in a fight, they're just a bit weaker than me. Bai Qing's greatest strength is her eye for finding boyfriends. 5-colored lions are inferior to fierce black jade dragons, but they are an extremely powerful race who have a domain lord at the 6th star. I don't know how did she hook up with them. You sure the black jade dragon crystal is inside the stomach of the strongest wraith? Yes, yes, I can feel it. Black jade dragon crystal cannot be digested, but when kept inside the body, it can be used to strengthen the body and spiritual energy, so it is clearly stronger than other 4-star wraith. Do you think the 3 lion spirits will detect the black jade dragon crystal? It is possible. The knowledge of the 5 colored lion spirits is not shallow, even if they can't detect it now. Once they kill the wraith, they will certainly notice it. So, if you want to confidently stand your ground when you're arguing with your best friend in a moment, we need to take action now. Otherwise, I could wait until they kill the monsters and then forcibly snatch the treasure. It's not impossible, but it definitely wouldn't look justified. Should I go now? Somehow, it feels like that wouldn't annoy that seductive beat. I got it, I have an idea. Listen to me, Xie Yan. We don't need to compete with those 3 spirit lions for the wraiths.